Hello. Now, those of you who are Scottish, I see there's some Scottish tartan ties over here, there's a kilt and stuff over there. But there's one thing missing. Because before you read this at a burn supper, you're supposed to welcome the guest of honour. The guest of honour is the haggis. And the traditional manner of welcoming the guest of honour is you play the bagpipes to welcome him to the table, and everybody stands up. So, where's the bagpiper? That's the guy with the kilt. You got a set of pipes? Anybody? No bag? Well, I'm afraid. And tradition bars me from going any further until we can find a set of bagpipes.
Oh, technology intervenes.
I might just have a solution. Please be upstanding for the guest of honour. Who thought of that? Actually, there's enough bagpipes. Bagpipes are, in fact, a weapon of war. They are not a musical instrument and should never be brought indoors. Okay, please. Thank you. This haggis. Where is this haggis? Is it here yet?
No, it's not here yet,
Not
but
here.
just rolling.
Okay, we're going to imagine the haggis is here. Okay.
Beauty.
Fair for your honest, sonsy face, great chieftain of the puddin' race. Abun them all ye tak your place, painch, tripe or thirn. Weel are ye worthy of a grace as long as my earn. The groaning trencher there ye fill, your hurdies like some distant hill. Your pin would help to mend a mill in time of need, while through your pores the dews distill like amber bead. His knife, see, rustic labour died, and cut ye up wi' ready slide, trenching your gushing entrails bright like on a ditch. And then, what a glorious sight, warm, reeking, rich. Then, horn for horn, they stretch and strive. Deal tack the hindmost, on they drive, till all their wheel-swelled kites belive, bent like drums. Then, all good man, mayst like to rive, bethank it hums. Is there any that o'er his French ragout, or olio that would sow, or fricassee of macker spew, with perfect scunner, looks down with sneering scorn for view on such a dinner? Poor devil, see him o'er his trash, and feckless as a withered rash, his spindle shank a good whiplash, his knee a nit, through bloody flood or field to dash, oh how unfit. But mark the rustic, haggis fed, the trembling earth resounds his tread, clapping his wally, neve a blade, he'll mak it whistle, and legs and arms and heads will sned like a bunch of thistles. Ye powers, when make mankind your care, and dish them out your bill of fare. All Scotland wants nae skinking wear, that jobs and luggies. But if you wish her a grateful prayer, gie her a haggis.
Let's hear it for Michael Dunnigan. Cool.
Well, follow that. This is the Bard's famous, or most famous in my opinion, as a Scot, one of his odes to the mouse. And I'll try and do it in his language. I am a Scot. We swicket, cooring, timorous beastie. Oh, what a panic's in thy breastie. Thy need a start awa sae hasty, we bickering brattle. A word belief, to rin and chase thee, we murdering battle. I'm truly sorry man's dominion has broken nature's social union and justifies that ill opinion which makes thee startle. At me thy poor earth-born companion and fellow mortal. I doubt now whiles but thou may feed. What then, poor beastie? Thou maun live. A daemon ichor is a thra. Say man requite, I'll get a blessing, we thee love, and never miss it. Thy wee beat hussy too in ruin, it's silly wha the winds are strewing. And neithin now no bin a new inn, oh foggy green. And blean December's winds ensuing, baith mill and keen. Thou so the fields lay bare and waste, and weary winter coming fast.
Hey, let's hear it for Peru. That was fantastic. Thank you. I'm just going to ask someone else to come up. I've introduced Mr. Dan Atrill. He's going to read a poem for us. His first one, I believe. I launched this on him this afternoon. So yeah, about 10 minutes ago. So let's give him a breathing space. Anyway, Dan Atrill. Let's hear it for Dan. He's going to go all technical on us. He's going to read it from his mobile phone.
Yeah. This is called For All That. If anybody knows it, you can join in. I'm well qualified, being from the south of England, to read this. There we go. All right. Is there for honest poverty that hangs his head, and all that? The coward slave we passing by, we dare be poor for all that. For all that, and all that. Our toils obscure, and all that. The rank is but the guinea's stamp, the man's the gowd for all that. When thou on homely fare we dine, wear hodden grey and all that. Give fools their skills, and knaves their wine, a man for all that. For all that, and all that. Their tinsel show, and all that. The honest man, though say poor, is kin or men for all that. I'm trying not to be Scottish here. You see yon Berkey cad a lad, while struts and stares and all that. See what I'm doing now? The hundreds worship at his word, he's but a coof and all that. For all that and all that. His ribbon star and all that. The man or independent mind, he looks and laughs at all that. A prince can mack a belted knight, a marquis, duke, and all that, but an honest man's upon his might, good faith, he mourna for that. For all that and all that. Their dignities and all that, the pith of sense and pride of worth, are higher rank than all that. Then let us pray that come it may, as come it will for all that, that sense and worth of the earth shall bear degree and all that. For all that and all that, it's coming yet for all that, that man to man the world o'er shall brothers be for all that. Thank you.
Mr. Dan Atrill, what a brave man. Beautiful.
Yeah, but it's still Mr. Burns. Now this is called. Oh, this is really short. This is the epigram on seeing Miss Fontelle in a favourite character. Okay. I've got a problem with the light here. Okay, so sweet naivety of feature, simple wild, enchanting elf. Not to thee, but thanks to nature, thou art acting by thyself. Wert thou awkward, stiff, affected, spurning nature, torturing art, loves and graces all rejected, and then indeed thou'd act apart. Thank you very much. No. Always keep them wanting more. Always keep them wanting more. Now, I'd like to introduce Anne and Ian, but I believe Ian's going to come first and give us some poetry.
Right, this is possibly the most terrifying thing I've ever done in my life. This poem was used by Bob Dylan for the basis of his song Highlands. Fortunately, unlike the Dylan song, this doesn't take 16 minutes. So. My heart's in the Highlands, my heart is not here. My heart's in the Highlands, a-chasing the deer. A-chasing the wild deer, following the roe. My heart's in the Highlands, wherever I go. Farewell to the Highlands, farewell to the north, the birthplace of valour, the country of worth. Wherever I wander, wherever I rove, the laws of the Highlands, forever I love. And now? Farewell to the mountains, high covered with snow. Farewell to the straths and green valleys below. Farewell to the forests and wild hanging woods. Farewell to the torrents and loud pouring floods. My heart's in the Highlands, my heart is not here. My heart's in the Highlands, a-chasing the deer. A-chasing the wild deer, following the roe. My heart's in the Highlands, wherever I go. Thank you.
Wow, well done. Thank you, Ian. Big round of applause again. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. Now we have Anne!
This is also going to be in an English accent. This is a poem for the boozers. John Barleycorn. There was 3 kings into the east, 3 kings, both great and high, and they have sworn a solemn oath, John Barleycorn should die. They took a plough and ploughed him down, put clods upon his head, and they have sworn a solemn oath, John Barleycorn was dead. But the cheerful spring came kindly on, and showers began to fall. John Barleycorn got up again, and so surprised them all. Sultry suns of summer came, and he grew thick and strong, his head wheel armed with pointed spears, that no one should him wrong. The sober autumn entered mild, when he grew wan and pale, his bending joints and drooping head showed he began to fail. His colour sickened more and more, he faded into age, and then his enemies began to show their deadly rage. They've ta'en a weapon long and sharp, and cut him by the knee. They tied him fast upon a cart, like a rogue for forgery. They laid him down upon his back, and cudgelled him full sore. They hung him up before the storm, and turned him poor low. They filled up a darksome pit with water to the brim. They heaved in John Barleycorn, there let him sink or swim. They laid him out upon the floor to work him farther woe, and still, as signs of life appeared, they tossed him to and fro. They wasted, o'er a scorching flame, the marrow of his bones. But a miller used him worst of all, for he crushed him between 2 stones. And they had turned his very heart's blood and drank it round and round. And still, the more and more they drank, their joy did more abound. John Barleycorn was a hero bold, of noble enterprise. For if you do but taste his blood, 'twill make your courage rise. 'Twill make a man forget his woe, 'twill heighten all his joy. 'Twill make the widow's heart to sing, though the tear were in her eye. And let us toast John Barleycorn, each man a glass in hand, and may his great posterity never fail in old Scotland.
That was fantastic. Thank you, Anne.
Has anyone read Jenny Symonds was Catcher in the Rye? Well, Burns got there first, so it's called Coming Through the Rye. Coming through the rye, poor body, coming through the rye. She draggled her petticoatie, coming through the rye. Oh, Jenny's a wheat, poor body, Jenny's seldom dry. She draggled her petticoatie, coming through the rye. Gin a body, meet a body, coming through the rye. Gin a body, kiss a body, need a body, cry. Gin a body, meet a body, coming through the glen. Gin a body, kiss a body, need the world ken. Oh, Jenny's a wheat, poor body, Jenny's seldom dry. She draggled her petticoatie, coming through the rye. Thank you. Thank you. Let's hear it from Mr. Mark Warren.
Good evening. I have no idea how to affect a Scottish accent. So, this is the Bognor version of Robert Burns. Here's a bottle and an honest friend. Oh, hang on. Okay, all right. What would he wish for, Merman? What kens before his life may end? What his share may be of care, man. Then catch the moments as they fly, and use them as ye ought, man. Believe me, happiness is shy, and comes not I wench sought.
I think we should do, I was thinking about this, it's very impromptu, but I was thinking that we should all do a song together. It's called Auld Lang Syne. So you all know the choruses, don't you? So the chorus, for Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll take a cup of kindness, yeah, for Auld Lang Syne, yeah? And some musicians and people are going to come up and just sing along, so please feel free to sing along, yeah? So if I start the verses, and then everyone can do the choruses, is that okay? Yeah? I'll sing it in the manner of Bob Dylan.
It's like live music, okay? This is Scotland. This is for
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? For old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. And we twa fiddle in the burn from morning sun till dine, but seas between us brave our roared for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old Lang Syne. And there's a hand, my trusty friend, and give a hand of thine, and we'll take a right good willy walk for old Lang Syne. One more time. For old Lang Syne, my dear. For old Lang Syne. We'll take a cup of kindness, yeah, for old Lang Syne. We'll take a cup of kindness, yeah, for old Lang Syne.
Give yourself a big round of applause. Come on! And let's have a massive round of applause for Drew Morrison.
Thank you very much, folks. Where do I start? Let me see if I can remember everybody. Follow the Crows. Drew. Come on, help me out here.
Michael and Louise.
Michael and Louise, yeah. Michael and Dan for reading poems. Anne and Ian for reading poems. The East Lonesome Drifters. Mark Warren for reading a poem. The Mighty Black Scar. David on sound. Mr. Dan Atrill. Now, Stephen for filming the whole thing and taking the pictures. And I'd like to thank the bar staff of the Spice of Life. What a fantastic job they've done.
And all of you for being fabulous.
That's what I was going to say. Thanks for coming and thanks for making this brunch night so special. Thank you very much. Thank you.